So consider this. Is there something in your life you'd like to win big at? Is it work? Is it relationships? Well, radio host and motivational author of the book, It's Okay to Be Crazy, he's back, and we're digging into Chapter 8. Expect to win. Sean Adams. Welcome back, Sean.
Hey, I got to be honest with you.
What is that?
I'm a little upset. I'm following two beautiful people.
Hey, who is that?
Those two get on the screen,
Dustin,
and then I'm like, I'm from Oakland. I'm not
Kimora.
from Australia. I'm not in Hollywood.
But you got
right.
good news for people who are in, you know, the process of just living everyday life, saying, I want to do something big. I love Chapter 8. It's called Expect to Win. Talk about the concept, Sean, of the fact that everyone wants to win or is trying to win at something.
Well, I think the concept is everybody wants to win.
Yes.
That's why at a football game, the band shows up, the fan shows up, the parents show up. But at the end of the day, are you willing to commit what it takes to actually win? Where I'm from, that was one of the kind of phrases that we use. Hey, I'm studying. What are you doing? I'm trying to win. And I'm trying to win, whether it's the game of life or whether it's the game of work, whatever I'm doing, I'm just trying to win it. I'm trying to be successful. And that's an expectation that has to be built.
It comes from, yeah, that's good. It comes from an experience that you had in college. Tell us about this.
Well, most of it comes from the fact that, I'll say this, when you're in pressure, people say it's bad to be nervous. It's bad to have pressure. When you're pressure, you're not prepared for what you're trying to do. When you're nervous, that's okay. It just means you care about what you're doing.
You've got natural energy. Yeah,
I even tell college students, when you walk into a class, if you walk into a class with a professor and he's not the least bit nervous, get out of there. Go to somebody who's a little bit nervous still because they care about what they're doing.
Okay. And I love so much that you say it's okay to be nervous, but the reality of life is that you have to operate out of a sense of expectancy. Talk about a sense of expectancy.
Well, a sense of expectancy is almost, I kind of believe in the word luck, and I kind of say that I'm the guy, I feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world. But my definition of luck is preparing yourself and preparing yourself so hard so when an opportunity presents itself, you're able to capitalize on it. So that's part of it for me. I'm going to prepare enough where I expect to be successful at things. I'm going to prepare enough and work hard enough and be nice enough to people and develop the relationships and the networks and the bonds of support that I need where I can work and expect to be successful at what I undertake.
Okay.
Because that's the way I feel this world works.
It's kind of the pattern by which you live.
And it's part of this country. And one of the things I've always said is we live in a country that will allow you to be successful, but not only allow you, but assist you. And I know if you go back and look over your past, you will find people that took a liking to you, that saw that you worked hard, and they will assist you in your path. Just out of the sheer fact that I like that kid, I'm going to help him.
Right.
I do it all the time with people now because people did it to me.
I do that too, because somebody helped you get to where you are. Right. Okay, I want to go to our associate producer, Ralph, because we were in the meeting yesterday, and there was a part of your book that stood out to him. He'd read it. Ralph, right?
Yeah, well, we were prepping for this segment. I was reading your book, Sean, and this part really spoke to me, man. It said, you wrote in your book, Mike Tyson used to say in his heyday, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And I thought that's funny, yet profound at the same time. And you continue, we all make plans, and all of them fail in one way or another, even if in the grand scheme the plan is successful. And I think that people, and I'm going to ask you, what you're saying is that people make the plans, but they're not ready for the failure, which is a part of every plan, whether you like it or not.
That's absolutely the way it works. And part of the concept on the book, you know, this concept came from my father, where he kind of teased my brother and sister and I that you got to be crazy enough to believe in yourself when nobody else does, and crazy enough to take big risks and know you can manage the failure. And the operative word is when it happens, not if it happens, because it happens to everybody. And at the end of the day, the people that are not successful and the people that are successful are only separated by the fact that the successful people have learned how to manage, grow, and develop from failure.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You know, and we don't want to be remiss when we talk about failure. We realize that, you know, there are people sitting at home right now watching who, you know, might be going through a divorce, might be going through bankruptcy, and they're going, you know, when I've been hit with this ton of bricks, how do I win? So that speaks to them directly.
And the hard part is when you're in the throes of it, that's the toughest part.
Right.
And I speak from experience because I failed at just about everything. I know I failed more than I've succeeded at stuff.
Is that right?
But at some point, I don't take no for an answer, and failing really doesn't bother me. At some point, I want to lay on my bed when I die, and hopefully I got grandkids around me and a ton of people, and I don't want an arrow left in my quiver. I want to have shot everything I've had. I've used up everything I've had, and come what may, I failed at this, I succeeded at this, and I want to have used up every piece of my life.
Okay, fantastic. And so we'll end on this note. I love that you say this. You say we don't get in life what we want. We get in life what we are, what we work for, and what we subconsciously believe that we deserve. That is our thought for today, isn't it?
At the end of the day, you got to believe.
Got to believe. Okay, here is your book, Sean Adams, It's Okay to Be Crazy. We just kind of took you through Chapter 8. If you'd like to get a copy of this book, you can go to SeanAdams.net, Kens5.com/great-day. And mention quickly, you're doing something exciting.
I am. I'm staying in town tonight because I'm doing a keynote at the NCAA National Convention
Fantastic.
tomorrow for a bunch of chancellors and presidents and athletic
The
directors.
keynote.
Hey, we'll see.
The keynote.
I usually been a breakout session kind of brother, so we're going to see how this keynote works out.
And where's that happening?
It's happening downtown on the Riverwalk, so I'm excited about that.
Sean Adams, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.